Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Going to read through the full article, links in the description. If you like this video, if you like this topic, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. Perhaps have a look at a couple of other videos on this channel. And if you are getting a little bit depressed, if you've seen a little bit too much death, murder, abuse, torture, then perhaps take a mental health break. Check out a couple of the channels on the friends of the channel, link at the bottom of the homepage to this channel page if you're looking for nice, pleasant YouTube communities to play around in. There's a couple mentioned there. So the headline tells us a suspected serial killer murdered vulnerable homeless men in the street, and it's about this guy here that we can see pictured. He's a real estate agent. He also fancies himself to be a cryptocurrency expert or trader, and he's leaning against a very nice sports car, Lamborghini. He's a real estate agent, or was, in the Miami area, the city of Miami. His name is Willie Suarez Maceo. Police believe him to be potentially a serial killer. He has been charged with murder. So let's have a look at the article. It's fairly long, and if I haven't mentioned already, there's a link in the description should you prefer. A Florida real estate agent with a soft spot for cryptocurrency has been formally charged with murder in the nighttime killings of two homeless men in Miami. The Miami-Dade County State Attorney's Office confirmed to the Daily Beast. Willie Suarez Maceo, 25 years of age, is suspected of fatally shooting 56-year-old Jerome Antonio Price 5 times on December the 21st, 2021. So a 56-year-old homeless man, Jerome Antonio Price, killed allegedly by this guy, Willie Suarez Maceo. So he was killed as he slept on a sidewalk in Miami's Wynwood district. Hours earlier, Maceo allegedly shot another homeless man also sleeping in the area. That other homeless man remains unidentified. His details are being withheld. And he incredibly survived a gunshot wound to the head. He apparently told police that he had no idea how he had gotten injured. He'd been shot in the head whilst asleep. He didn't know. So, if we're to believe in miracles, then perhaps that's one right there. At a press conference on Friday, Miami-Dade County State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle walked reporters through a step-by-step narration of surveillance footage that allegedly showed Maceo caught in the act. Here's a quote: "I want to applaud the work of the City of Miami Police Department and all of our partners in law enforcement, because in this community we won't tolerate crimes against the voiceless, the vulnerable, the homeless," which of course we applaud such a statement, such an approach. Back to the article. Ballistics tests linked 9mm shell casings found at both crime scenes, and closed-circuit cameras captured the license plate of a black Dodge Charger seen near where Price was gunned down. Detectives ran the plate, which showed the vehicle was registered to Maceo. Here's a quote: "This was a key break to start stripping the anonymity. This was a key break to start stripping the anonymity away from this alleged mystery killer." When cops arrested Maceo on Christmas Eve in the suburb of Kendall, they reportedly found a 9mm Glock handgun on his person. A new set of ballistics tests determined Maceo's weapon was used in both shootings. Okay, so I'm interjecting the article once more, but that's pretty damning evidence, I would think, if ballistics show that he was in possession of the weapon which was used in both shootings, one of which caused the death of one homeless man, Jerome Antonio Price, and another man was shot in the head. I would imagine that the alleged Willie Suarez Maceo has a hell of a hill to climb to prove his innocence. I think he's going to find that insurmountable. Let's hope so. So back to the article. On Friday, Fernandez Rundle, who's the police representative. Yes, I believe she's the Count Stacey attorney. Fernandez Rundle showed body cam video from the arrest in which a Glock could clearly be seen tucked in Maceo's waistband. Morales, I'm not sure who Morales is. Oh, he's the interim chief, Manuel Morales. Morales, who described Maceo as a suspected serial killer, said investigators were then able to connect him to a fatal stabbing last October when 59-year-old Manuel Perez was killed in downtown Miami. So a third victim. Maceo has been jailed since December on a charge of attempted premeditated murder. At the time, Maceo's court-appointed lawyer argued that the video and ballistics evidence obtained by police did not necessarily mean that Maceo was the perpetrator. I'm going to interject once more. Hey, lawyer, court-appointed lawyer, dude, some guy was, well, I shouldn't be that disrespectful, a homeless man by the name of Jerome Antonio Price was killed, shot 5 times by a weapon that, according to this article, Willie Suarez Maceo was found in possession of. So, court-appointed lawyer, I would think that there's a very high chance that Maceo was the perpetrator. So I think that's pretty good evidence in my opinion. But here's a quote from the judge. Mr. Maceo is never seen carrying out the shooting. Oh no, that's a quote from the court-appointed lawyer. Mr. Maceo is never seen carrying out the shooting. The judge, however, was unconvinced and denied Maceo a bond. Yes, well done, the judge. The judge used common sense and a word that I can't think of. You know, he determined that if you're in possession of a gun which was used in multiple crimes, there is a fairly good chance you're the perpetrator, even if it wasn't caught on camera. Back to the article. More than a year before the December shooting, Maceo's parents called 911, telling police Maceo suffered from bipolar disorder and was refusing to take his medication. Maceo had been ranting about conspiracy theories and racking the slide of his Glock, the parents said, prompting cops to place Maceo under an involuntary psychiatric hold. So that was a year prior to the December shootings. His family were very concerned, and to the extent that he was put into an involuntary psychiatric hold. Okay, and that's pretty much everything that we need to know. It tells us that seemingly he's been fired from his real estate job with Century 21, or his page has been removed from their website. And it tells us that his social media is covered with pretty pictures like this one, with him essentially flaunting wealth, perhaps his own, perhaps somebody else's. But there we go. There's that article. Again, I did say it was a little bit long. And there is, of course, a link in the description. I'll just let you know that Maceo is due to appear in court on April the 14th. And there we go. You know, there is a trial for him to go through. Let's hope that the police remain on top of things. It seems like they've got a lot of evidence already. I'm not really interested in what the court-appointed lawyer has to say. He can kiss my ass. Condolences to the victims concerned. There seems to be 3 victims at least. 2 have died. So let's hope that justice takes place, and if this guy is found guilty, let's hope that he spends the rest of eternity next to Satan.